Hi, I am a real life mom to two crazy rambunctious, beautiful little girls. I'm also a um, I'm also a military spouse. I love my husband, and I'm crazy passionate about this awesome company called Plexus. I am a senior Ruby ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I just wanted to remind you that Plexus makes no guarantees of income, as such representations might be misleading. Your success depends on your effort, commitments and skill and leadership abilities, and your how effectively you exercise those qualities. Plexus also makes no statements that have been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The product is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. However, Plexus is changing lives everywhere, including my own. I wanted to share my testimony with you today because I'm really passionate about it. I love Plexus. It's changed everything for my family, and I wanted to share why. So prior to Plexus, I call myself a Mombie. If you don't know what that is, it's mixed between a mom and a zombie. So for me, I was passing the iPad to my kids every day, every morning, and I was just exhausted. I shouldn't have been. I was in really great shape. I had lost some weight prior to Plexus, and I should have been feeling really good, but I wasn't. I was tired all the time. I was binge eating. I was craving sugar. I was struggling with my digestive health a little bit, just meaning that I was going days without going to the bathroom. I know, TMI, but Plexus, we talk about it. And I was struggling with some sadness. So all those things mixed together didn't make me feel very good. So I had been watching a friend of mine for over a year, getting healthy, and she had been talking about this pink drink thing that I thought was total bogus. And I'd seen her sharing it on Facebook, and I almost blocked her. But we'd been friends for over 10 years, and I just decided, if she was sharing it with me, then it must be something that could really help me, because I knew she was honest and genuine. And so I thought, you know what, we'll just give it a try. My husband and I sat down and talked about it, and he went on YouTube and started looking at different testimonies and just said, babe, if it could do one of these things, then we should give it a try. So we did. I jumped in as an ambassador because I wanted the cheapest products. So I had no intention of having a business. I just wanted to get my products at the cheapest price. And I'm frugal. And so, like I said earlier, I'm a military spouse. My husband didn't make a large income, and so we cut corners wherever we could. And one of those things was joining as ambassador instead of as a customer. I thought, if we're going to do this together, then I'll at least make some commission back on, whatever my husband was taking. Little did I know that this was going to completely change everything for us. I started to feel better. The first thing I started noticing was that I was waking up feeling rested. And for somebody that hits snooze on their alarm 6 times in the morning, that was pretty exciting. The cravings for the extreme sugar started to get less. I started to notice that I was passing on the sweets more and more. I could have a cookie and not the whole bag. And I wasn't having those extreme sugar cravings all the time. My binge eating started to get better, meaning that I used to put myself on a diet or a program, and I would go about 2 weeks, and then I would crave those things that I was giving up, and then I would eat everything in the house. And so being able to pass on that, or not be the girl that when we pass by a sign on the road, that I thought about that food and those, or that sign all day, every day until I got that meal. Being able to give that up was life-changing for me. And if you struggle with that, I know that you would feel the same way. I was able to go to the bathroom every day. And I like to talk about the car wash. So people tell me, why is that important? Or maybe I don't want to go to the bathroom 2 to 3 times a day. I tell people, what if you put 3 cars in the car wash and you only got 2 out? Wouldn't you be sad? So making sure your digestive health is on target is a really good thing. So if you eat 3 meals, you want to go to the bathroom 3 times a day, because it means that you're getting out what you're putting in. And so that's important. And so I started feeling better. So when you do that, when you get your body healthy from the inside out, a lot of times the side effect is weight loss. I did lose some weight and some inches, and I just started feeling good from the inside out. I started feeling like just the way I feel like I should feel. And I felt like I was finally in control of my body instead of the other way around. So I started sharing what I was experiencing. And so I kind of fell into the business backwards. Like I said, I didn't have any intention of having a business. I thought network marketing was all the same. I thought all companies were the same. And I thought there's no way I'm going to be that girl. And I had actually tried network marketing about 8 years prior, and did it for 2 years with a different company and failed miserably at it. I didn't make any money. I had put a lot of money into it, and I was begging my friends to do parties all the time. And so it just wasn't for me. I was taking time away from my family, and that just wasn't for me. So when I was approached about the business, I said, no way. But I just kind of decided I wanted to share my story. I wanted other people to be able to feel this good. Didn't even feel this good in high school. So I am 29 years old, and like I said, I have 2 toddlers, and I am a lot of times by myself because my husband's in the military, so he's either on 12-hour shifts or he's deployed. So I need to have that extra energy and that extra zip and go. So the business has changed our lives as well. It's allowed us to have some choices. I knew prior to Plexus, when my husband retires someday after 20 years in the military, that I would either have to do something that I didn't want to do, or like retail or something like that, have to get a job because his retirement wasn't going to cover our living. And, or I'd have to go back to school full time and finish my degree. And so I always wanted to make a financial impact on our family, but I knew that meant giving up doing what I love most, and that's staying home with my kids. So I knew that I was going to have to put that aside if I wanted to go back to work. So I decided not to, and I didn't want to work because I didn't want to give up. I didn't want to have to pay for daycare. So anyways, it's just given us some financial freedom. It has given us choices. I don't have to do parties. I don't have to have inventory. I just get to share my story and share my passion. So I live overseas, and one of the biggest things that has changed our lives is that I thought that I was going to have to say goodbye to my family for 5 years. My family that's in the States. I wanted really badly to be able to afford to go home and see them on a regular basis. But that just wasn't in the cards for us. So Plexus has allowed me and my girls to go home and visit my family 4 times. And that alone has been life-changing. So it doesn't have to be a huge amount of money. Maybe you just are looking for something to supplement a little bit of income. Again, Plexus doesn't claim to be able to do that for you. It's just going to be based on how much effort you put into it. But it's given us dreams. It's given us the ability to dream about retiring my husband. Given us the ability to have some choices and just be able to say yes to our kids when they need something or want something, and just been able to bless us a little bit and be a blessing to others. One of the biggest things that I've always wanted to do is be able to give back. I have been on the receiving end a lot, being a low-income family, and I really wanted to be able to give back. And so one of the things that I've been able to do is, with my friends that have been struggling with some financial situations, with kids with health issues, I've been able to support them by donating to their causes or their charities. And that has been really special. Even if it's just $25 or $50, we've had a little bit of extra money to be able to give back to others. So I have this big dream of someday being able to retire my husband, own an RV, and travel. He really wants to homeschool our girls and be home with them full time. I am tired of having to say goodbye to Daddy. Tired of him having to be deployed, but want to be home with our girls full time. So that's our dream. I just want to challenge you to look into Plexus, because for us, it's changed our health and our wealth, and given us some amazing opportunities that we wouldn't have had before, and we feel better than we ever have. So Plexus also offers a 60-day money-back guarantee, which is really amazing. I don't know of many other companies that offer that. And so if it doesn't work for you, you get your money back. And so I would just challenge you to look into it and do some research on your own, or reach out to me or the ambassador that sent you this video, and check it out, because for me, this changed everything. What if it could change everything for you?